Happy Wednesday, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Twins in the Kitchen in our beautiful Apple studio. I'm your host, Claudia. This is my twin sister, Elizabeth, and we have Vanessa over there.
And a third twin.
And the third twin. She's a third twin. Or triplet. Or third triplet.
Oh, yeah, triplet.
The triplet. Yep. Twins in the Kitchen Live is sponsored by 50 Express, Apples Coffee, Baker's Express, and Bakery Trade.
Yes, and we wanted to let you know that our awesome sponsor, Apple's Fine Coffees, has officially launched their Amazon store. It's an amazing store that is super easy to navigate and has everything you're looking for, from ground coffee to whole bean, and packaged in everything from 2.5 ounce portion packs to 2-pound bags. So be sure to check out the Apple's Amazon store. City Lights 2 will soon be available on Amazon, but for now, you could find it at Baker's Express website and at the store, right?
Yes.
And at the store.
Go try the coffee, guys. It's delicious.
It is
You really have to try it.
Oh, I love it.
Gives you a good.
It wakes you up.
boost.
It definitely
Good
wakes you up.
boost.
It gets you ready for the day.
Yeah,
It does.
especially that
It
city
really
lights.
does.
The city
Especially
lights
that
and
city
the
lights, I
I
feel
feel
That's
like
what
I'm
I'm
on
having right
crack.
now.
I feel like I'm on crack. Like, vámonos. Vanessa, she's like, I need a cup of coffee
I
right
need-
now
I
before
need
the
a
show.
couple.
She's all anxious all the whole day.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, so hey guys, just a little reminder that we are gonna be having a giveaway today. Today, our giveaway is gonna be the one of these, right?
50
the
Express
50
Dulce de
Express Dulce de Leche. This one is 2.5
Pound.
pounds. And then also, do we have it here? The little bowl, right? A silicone bowl.
silicone bowl.
Yeah, a silicone bowl so you can melt your
I have one
chocolate
in
in.
there.
Or
Like
your
I have one in
leche.
there, but I don't want to get off.
Yeah, well,
Get
anyways,
everything.
so that's what we're gonna be giving away today. So stay tuned, pay attention. We are gonna be asking you a question at the end of the show, and yeah, so keep your
whoever
ears open.
answers- yeah.
Keep your ears open so that way you guys could tell us.
Take notes.
You guys
my
can
mom
win.
says
Take
my mom
notes.
says she takes notes sometimes.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
She's so funny.
prepared.
I was like, oh my gosh, mom. I was like, but you can't win because you're my mom. She's like,
Aw, that sucks. So I'm not gonna watch anymore then.
I know. She's like, you guys are on your own,
I
buddies.
know.
Sorry.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like, log off.
yeah.
No puedo ganar nada.
I know. She's like, I'm done. Unfollow. No, I'm just kidding. No, she loves. She came in last week.
Yeah,
came
she came
in,
to the
yeah,
store too,
she's-
right?
Yeah, she went to the store and she
Oh.
saw Liz and she
Yeah,
said, I
she's
need her. I
so
want to say hi to
nice.
her. I was like, okay, let me go get her real quick so you can say hi.
Yeah, she's super nice.
She's so
And then
funny.
remember also, if you won in the last 30 days, you cannot win. Okay, we gotta give
Yeah,
everybody
sorry,
a chance.
Guys.
Everybody a chance.
I haven't
to
won
win.
in the last 3 years. Could I win something? No, I'm just
know.
kidding. I'm just-
Shut up.
Shut up.
I'm like, shut up.
Like
Hi,
Liz, remember when she's
Crystal.
like, I got it. It's like, Liz, you can get whatever you want.
Hi, Crystal.
Crystal,
Hi,
Brenda, and
Hi,
Karen.
everyone.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Happy
morning.
Wednesday. I just want to share that I am in a very calm and peaceful mood.
Oh, nice.
I woke up today and I heard rain. And at first I thought it was a woodpecker.
Even her tone
Yeah.
of voice, even I started getting relaxed right now. I was
I
like,
know,
wait,
I'm like,
hold on.
she's
I
gonna
felt like
put
I
us
was
in-
at the spa.
She's gonna
like,
put us to sleep right now.
her voice
So
went good,
guys,
soothing.
Baker's Express ASMR. No, I'm just kidding. I woke up and I was like, wow, I feel this just peace flowing through me right now. And I opened up the window because I have a window right next to where I sleep. And I opened it. I felt like that. I don't know. There's a movie that opened the window and it's like,
And the whole.
Oh,
yeah.
I think it's like the Jim Carrey one, right? Like the,
oh, I think so.
Is it?
I don't know which
Yeah,
one
I
it
think
is.
it
And I
is. I
saw
can't remember
outside
which
and I'm
one.
like, it's raining. It's gloomy. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
today's going to be my day, you know? But
feels like
then
fall.
it has its downfall because I'm like, I'm feeling kind of sick. Manny, I can't come in
feel like
today.
going in.
Man, no.
Today's a day to watch movies and drink my coffee.
Yeah.
And the kids
Oh
are
my
in school,
gosh,
so
I
how
know.
perfect. I was like, no, I'm diligent. I need to go to work. But I am
We need you here,
happy-
Vanessa. We
I
need
know.
you here.
I know. I know.
Rain or shine, huh? Rain
I
or
know.
shine.
Seriously. And
So
I woke
funny.
up and I'm just like, This is beautiful.
It's
Like
nice.
I'm ready
It's so
for this.
beautiful. Me
I'm
too.
so ready
Yeah.
for this.
It's really nice.
Yeah,
It was nice
honestly,
out.
I love fall and I love like the rain and I love the gloomy weather. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, I like summer too, but when I'm on vacation or when I'm by the pool. But other than that, summer.
The only thing
I feel like this summer I didn't even do anything like.
what I like
dirty
about
wet.
summertime is the long days.
Yes,
I like to take
the nights.
I like
I like summer nights. That's it.
But you know the days are long. You feel like you can get more
More
done
done,
because
like,
I feel like
yeah.
when the sun goes down, you're like your mind is like I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah,
Bed
It's
mode,
bedtime
for
at
sure.
5 o'clock.
For
at 5
sure.
o'clock, you know.
5 o'clock.
So
Just like when it gets dark,
That's
5 o'clock,
it.
that's it.
That's it. I can't go out of my house. How late is it? How late is it? Like,
I think to me, because I have my girls, once it's nighttime, I'm like, me and my husband, we're in bed mode. Like, okay,
Yeah.
go shower,
Get ready. And
go to
everything.
bed.
Yeah.
Because after that, that's when me and him we have our own
Our
time.
own
You know,
time,
we'll watch
yeah.
Netflix, we'll hang out, talk, hey, something, whatever. So to me, the longer the day, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, see, I don't have kids, so all the days, like, and then I like going for walks and stuff like
Like
that,
at the
runs
riverbed.
and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
man, for me, at 8:30, you're like, I'm like, oh, I can go at 7, I can go at 6, anytime, and then I could just,
You have some
you know,
time.
I have some
Yeah.
time. Now it's like I get home.
You have a little more time to procrastinate. Like,
To
oh,
procrastinate,
yeah, oh, I got
exactly.
6, oh, 7. I
yeah,
still
so
good
I
at
can go
7.
home and eat, and then still have something in my stomach, and then go. You know, it's just late. But when
Relax a
it's
little
when
bit
it's
from work.
Fall time and winters, like it gets. By the time I get home from work, it's already dark, so I
Yeah.
can't, you know, do
and
that.
you get in this like lazy mode.
Yes.
Like,
Like
you
it's
don't
good and bad.
Like,
yeah,
you always-
because
you
you
just
don't even
wanna
want to
eat
get
a
out
lot.
of bed. You don't even want to get
You
out of bed in the
don't.
morning when it's like raining.
I'm
or
not even
cold-
kidding you.
cold,
Like
you're,
yesterday,
so comfy.
I was supposed to go to the gym, and I like didn't go to the gym, and then you're hungry all the time. I'm like, I'm hungry.
When you're home, you always
When-
wanna
like,
eat.
why am I so
Yeah.
hungry? Like, why do I have cravings and stuff? It's weird. It's
I
like,
know when we came back from Vegas and then Monday, well, you know, I hurt my
Yes.
back, so I was resting all day. I was in bed, and Manny, he just ordered, and he didn't want to get out of the house, so he just
Yeah.
ordered in, like, you know, and I just had like, so he ordered Starbucks, he ordered
Oh my
boba, he ordered all this,
God.
like, and then you know, breakfast, dinner, lunch, and
oh,
no, just
really?
dinner.
All day? Then you guys
Literally
didn't go
all
out-
day.
go
That's
out?
all we did. Like, just kick it and just order in and stuff. And I was just like, you know, being a
You
lazy.
you overpaid for a boba drink?
Yes.
$20
No,
for a
well,
boba
you know
drink?
what? No. Well, you know what? I think it offered him like a free like boba, not a free
nice.
boba, like for them to bring the boba for free because he was already ordering something else. So then they brought it for free, and he's like, "Well, do you want a boba?" And I was like, "Well, might as well. If
Might
they're not
as
gonna charge
well.
you for
So they
it."
charge you to bring the food
Yeah.
up.
Well, yeah, there was like Uber Eats or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
or-
that. Oh, okay,
yeah, it
okay,
was like
okay.
Uber Eats, and then they told him if he wanted the boba for free, that they'll send it for free. So he's
Well,
like, okay.
yeah,
So he
might
just
as
bought
well.
boba too. So I was like, yeah.
It's funny that you said that because I don't know. The last time me and my husband went to Vegas to, because my stepdaughter lives out there, so
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
go every once in a while. But the last time we went, it was just to hang out, and we stayed in the room all day too.
Just
Yeah.
Like
relaxing.
just relaxing. We
Just to
stepped out to
relax.
go eat. It was like a Friday night, and I think we went to tacos.
Gordo?
Yeah,
Oh,
right
yeah,
there on
yeah.
the strip.
Yes.
It was like 10, but I mean, we didn't have the
Yeah.
kids, so we got
Yeah.
up and we walked around. And but the next day, we had plans to go to the pool and go.
Yeah, relax.
We
at
were
the
just
pool.
relaxing. Oh, and it
Yeah,
was
that
so
happens
good.
sometimes.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
you
good.
definitely
When you're
need
like
it
so tired
sometimes.
from like all just life, you know, and then you just go somewhere and you're like out of your zone, like you're
disconnect,
just relaxing.
yeah.
It's good.
It's
Sometimes
definitely
you really need
necessary.
it, that recharge,
Oh,
that
God.
recharge.
You do.
Of every
Annette
day.
says hi. Hi, Annette.
Hi,
Hola.
Annette.
Good morning. We're so excited for today's demo. I
Yay.
always love when you guys make like dulce de leche apples.
Yeah,
I feel like that's all I've been.
I know, no,
I
it's
feel
so-
like I've been doing
You
this
know
like
what's so funny? You know what's so funny? Manny was like, "Hey,
every month.
what are you guys doing on Twins in the Kitchen?" I'm like, "Oh, Elizabeth's doing apple." He's like, "Oh, it's gonna be a good one." I was like, and then I was like, "Apples again." And
Yeah, it
he's like,
was-
"No, it's gonna be a good one." And I was like, "Oh, I guess everybody likes to see apples."
I think
Yeah.
it's
And we're just we've already she done it. No, obviously not
Yeah.
me. She
You wanna
has
do
done
it?
it so many.
I think we should change
I
it
think
up and
yeah.
have
Claudia do it.
I think so.
Okay, I'll do everything, but you explain everything because I'm so bad at like trying to explain and I just can't. I can't multitask like
No, I
when it
think
comes to this.
Watching you make an apple is gonna stress me too much out. It's gonna stress me out too much. So
Elizabeth,
I'm
I'm
just
not
gonna-
that bad.
Liz's
okay? And you
eyes are
gotta
gonna
give
be
everybody
like
else-
twitching.
Uh-huh.
She's all.
I know.
What is she doing?
That way we show our followers that they could do it too.
That
right? 'Cause
anybody can
anybody
do
could
it.
do it. Like me, no.
No,
just
like
kidding.
no, like me too. Like when
no,
I
this
started,
is a little bit like.
It's because this
using
one
the
is it's
edible
not really like the
images and-
drizzle and the no. It's
it's
easy.
different.
It's different. It's a little more advanced.
But it's
It's
so
easy.
easy. That's why I love when you
Yes.
guys do these lives because you guys show everybody how easy it is to do apples. I've never done it before until I got introduced to this product.
Yeah.
And it's so easy and it tastes so good.
Yes.
Yeah, I know they're.
And it's only like 5 calories.
Yeah.
Because it's an
But
apple.
not when you like eat the whole thing.
At least it's not bread, it's an apple.
500,000
You
calories.
get a free, what do they say? An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. 1 apple a day. I'll be selling apples.
Just
okay?
kidding. Obviously,
Every
with no
week.
candy, no chocolate.
Oh my
Shh,
God.
Don't tell them that.
I'm not gonna be
Don't
bad
tell 'em.
influence.
So someone on Instagram says, I made the witch's cauldron apples the other night
Oh,
from your
yeah.
from the demo.
demo, that was
Thank
a
you,
good
so
one.
yummy and
That's right.
perfect. The caramel is perfect. Thank
Send-
you for your
what-
review.
Send us a picture.
Yes,
so we
I was
can,
about
okay.
to say that. If you post it on your stories, please tag us.
Tag us, yes,
If you post it on your page, tag us so we can reshare it. But we would love to see your guys' creation. I think we say that a lot. You guys
Yes.
don't be afraid to tag us. And make sure you're tagging bakers.express on
Yes.
Instagram. We would love to see, because we'll share, like I'll tell the girls, oh my gosh, look at this, how cute. So we love to see how you guys use what the twins teach you and then just make it your own. Or if you take the exact idea and make it, we want to see it.
Yeah, honestly, like when obviously Vanessa, she's the one who reposts like the videos, and she's the one who takes care of that stuff. And when I see like the stories, and it's exciting, like to when you guys actually like share your posts and like and where you get your products and stuff like that. Like I always get excited, and for you guys, and especially if you guys are learning something from Elizabeth, Vanessa, and things like
Yeah.
that. It's exciting for us, because obviously we're here like for you guys and stuff like that, and we actually feel like okay, yeah,
It's
like
working.
it's
This is
working.
our-
This
It
is why
motivates us.
this is why
Yes.
we're here. Like sometimes I think like Manny,
We're wasting our time.
before I used to be like, "Damn, I don't know if this is working. Like maybe we should like just stop doing twins in the
Yeah.
kitchen, like. But then I'm like, no, they watch our videos, they come and ask, they know who we are. Like I'm like, it must be, they must be watching, even though maybe it's not live.
Because they're at work.
Because you guys
maybe
are
later.
at work. I know that you guys kind of sneak in sometimes, when you guys
Yeah,
are at work.
thank
But
you
I mean,
guys.
obviously, we get excited when we see you guys doing like the things that, that Elizabeth and Vanessa teach you and stuff like that. So, keep doing it, and we'll share your
Yes.
posts and everything. So,
It's reassuring
Yes.
to us that,
yes, it is.
you guys too, like I know what you mean, like, oh, well, no one's even watching, no one's even commenting.
Yes.
So it kind of does bring you down, but
Yes.
when you start to see people, and we've been seeing it a lot more lately, a lot of people have been tagging us with their cakes, their cupcakes,
Yes.
everything that you guys make. It just makes us as a team like, okay, we're doing our job.
We're making a difference. Yeah.
We're making a difference,
Yes.
and you guys are learning from what we're giving you guys,
Yes.
So
Yes.
please tag us, because I love to see that stuff.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
We're ready. So we
So
get
what are
started?
we making? Obviously, apples.
Apples. So we're making obviously dulce de leche chocolate covered apples. We are going to
It's gonna be like a World Series.
World Series thing. Since the
Who's going to the World Series?
Not the Dodgers.
Not the or not the Padres. if
we don't
that
know. We don't know
Yeah.
because it's not the Dodgers.
Well, the Padres were not surprised, but
yeah,
and
probably
the Dodgers
they
too.
never
They've
even
been
got
kinda-
almost. They barely even got out of the playoffs, but that's another story. Yeah,
But this year
still
it's gonna
bummed
be
out.
the Texas Rangers that are going to the World Series, which is your boyfriend's on there,
my
right?
boo
His
Seager, he was on the
was a
Dodgers for
Dodger.
many years, and he actually won.
See,
when
maybe maybe the
they-
Dodgers shouldn't have gotten rid of him.
Yes.
Maybe we would be going.
I was devastated.
I hope they're
like
listening to this.
devastated when my boo was off the Dodgers. I was devastated. And see, this is what happened. That's why he's in another team. He's on another team.
And look where they are.
He's gonna go to the World Series, and they're gonna win. They're gonna win.
Okay, so who's going for Texas Rangers are going to the World Series, and then who else?
The D-backs.
Oh, the
D-backs.
Diamondbacks. Arizona
Arizona.
Diamondbacks are going to the. So congratulations to them for going to the World Series.
I'm watching that
Too bad
because
it's
I
not
want
the
Texas to
Dodgers,
win.
but oh well.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, that's what it is.
What is it? Does the firm dulce de leche actually set?
So she says, does the firm dulce de leche actually say? I bought the one with the purple label and it gets stuck to the container. I wonder if it,
To
that's
what
the
container?
purple. I
It
guess
gets
how
stuck
she
to-
bagged it.
So
It doesn't set.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You wanted to explain it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the dulce de leche it never gets hard, and that's why it never gets.
It's always a little bit tacky. and
It's
stuff
always a
like
little
that,
bit
yeah.
tacky. That's the difference between the dulce de leche and the caramel,
The Peter's
Caramel. or any caramel out there is that's the difference. A lot of people like this because it's soft and it doesn't get stuck to your teeth. The Peter's caramel or any caramel out there that sets, so you can put it in a bag and take it off, easily take it off. This stuff you can't. You have to really remove it with something, you know. But it doesn't set, and it doesn't get hard at all.
And we've tried the firm. You don't really like the way the firm comes out, right? Because it's a little bit thick. Remember, you got to, apple?
I don't really recommend it. You can try it.
For the apples.
For the apples, I don't really recommend it. But if you want to try it, if you like it, why not? But this is the one that we usually normally use for the apples, and you get the best results. It even also looks nicer because the other one is a little bit thicker. It's used for baking and for other stuff too as well. But
yes, the firm is more for like if you want to bake like an empanada or you're baking, you know, a turnover. It resists the heat, and so
it doesn't spread.
It doesn't spread. So you can use the firm for that. That's what it's mostly for. The topping, which she's using here, that's the one that you use for the apples. But
So like this one you can also use for after the cupcakes bake.
yeah.
Right?
So this
Like
one you can use for drizzles. You can use it for filling, toppings.
you can
and
also
all that
use it
stuff.
for a filling. You just don't warm it up. It's a little bit
Yes.
thicker when it's not warmed up, and you can use it for a filling, for your cakes, for cupcakes, for anything pretty much that you want. She's done cookies before, the alfajores. You can use it for that. It's a little bit softer, you know, like creamy. And like I said, the firm is more for like baking.
Yeah.
That
I
is
put this in
good
my coffee
information.
today.
You
I
can
put
it
this
in
in
your
my coffee
coffee.
today to add a little bit of sweetness to it.
I do that to my
love-
iced coffee.
I love doing the iced coffee with the dulce de leche.
I spread it on the cup.
Yeah, that's how I know, because sometimes you can
Yes.
taste it. Kind of fondant, stick to it.
Yes, you could stick fondant to it, right?
Um,
Once it's set, maybe if you add a little bit of.
I think you can. Once you have to let it sit for a couple hours, to make sure that it does have that little crust, that little dry crust that it comes, that's outside when you leave it there for a couple hours. Just you got to make sure that your fondant pieces are pretty thin, because
You don't want it
sometimes
to be too
you
heavy,
don't want
right?
it to be too heavy. Sometimes it probably would, and it also depends on the weather and the
weather,
temperature. Because this, like I said, this dulce de leche, it never really gets super hard. So those are the little things that you kind of have to think about. But yeah, you probably can put like thinly
Pieces
decorated.
And Stephanie
fondant.
too, with that, if you're gonna put a fondant like decor on it,
Yes.
right? You can't bag it.
Yeah.
Just again,
And then,
just so you
yeah,
know, like
and
I
then
don't-
usually, like with the dulce de leche, if you don't put chocolate in it, you can't really bag it, because if
Yeah.
you bag it, it like
gonna get
since
stuck.
it gets stuck and it's gonna
Yeah.
look ugly. It's gonna mess up your apple, the look of your apple. So you don't want to do
Unless
that
you have
either.
it, like, in a
unless you
box,
have it in
right?
a box, or you have like nuts all over it. Then
yeah.
you could put it in a bag. Other than that, you can't put it in a bag because it will get all over the place.
Yeah, because just a
Yeah.
little bit of warmth, it will probably melt
It'll
it.
melt it and it'll start sticking to the bag. So you don't want to have a messy.
That makes
look.
sense.
You guys, I encourage you to ask questions. Ask us. There's no such thing as dumb question, because we want you guys to learn and really get the full concept of the dulce de leche. So please feel free to ask us questions throughout today's live.
Yeah, we're gonna-
Like someone's
gonna try to-
asking.
Is this one?
We're gonna
this
try to
one-
keep it under an hour,
These
because
letters
then
look
Yeah.
really small to me. I'm like, oh, over here, how do I?
yeah. So we're gonna try to keep it under an hour, because then Instagram cuts
Oh,
us
yes,
off,
cuts us off.
and TikTok
And
too.
TikTok.
Oh, okay. So
Also-
TikTok.
Also, real quick, guys, I know
Yeah.
some of you maybe are having like the internet's going off. Just keep in mind we are on 3 platforms right now.
Yes.
4 actually.
Oh,
So
excuse me,
if
sorry.
So what is it? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and what else?
YouTube.
Oh, and YouTube Live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it YouTube Live?
Yes, it's
Oh,
live.
YouTube
wow.
Live,
All right.
okay, so
Yikes.
just so you guys
No
know, we want to
pressure.
keep
So
you guys
no excuse not to
informed.
watch us. You know where you
There's
can find
4
us.
ways to watch us.
4 ways.
Hey, don't be bullies, man.
Real
I'm
quick,
just
Liz,
saying for them, you
before
know?
you start, someone wants to know if the dulce de leche can be used to cover strawberries. I'm gonna tell you right now, yes, you can. When they
You
sent
can
me the
cover
product,
anything you want.
when they sent me the product, that's the first thing I tried. I dipped it in I dipped the strawberry in the dulce de leche. I let it set, and then I dipped it in dark chocolate.
chocolate.
That's when I fell in love with the dark chocolate from 50
Yes.
Express, and it tastes
Hey, that's a good like.
Next time
holiday
I saw
snack,
agua.
huh?
Yeah.
It's I highly recommend it. Okay.
Yeah, what the-
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's get started because we
Alright.
got a long demo today.
I know. So you want to? I'm using Granny Smith apples today. I like using these apples because they're a little bit on the like sour acidic side, and they go really good with the dulce de leche and the chocolate or 50 Express chocolate that we're using today. These ones were pre-washed, obviously. I usually just soak them in water, and then you
Warm water?
in warm water. You soak them in warm water for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you just dry them very well. There's also vegetable wash or fruit washes out there that you can find like at Trader Joe's, different markets. You can also put that in your warm water and wash them in that if you want to do like an extra safe, step here. But so that's the way you wash your apples. You got to make sure they're super dry. You take the stem off of them, okay? These ones didn't have stems, or I think I took them off before. I didn't show you. But so let me move this over here while I show this. And then we're just gonna place our apple stick on here. We're just gonna place it in the middle and then just press down and try to insert it as straight as possible.
Make sure your stick is straight when you're actually
Yes.
inserting it in there, so it'll be straight and not all crooked. And,
Not all.
and
yeah.
make sure you set your apple down right on
Yeah,
the surface.
make sure you
flat surface,
set your apple down and then place it in the middle and then just go straight in.
and use your body strength because
Yeah.
sometimes it's like
Use
Your
your
upper
body
body.
strength, or sometimes people use like a little mallet. It all just
Yeah.
depends on whatever works for you.
Your preference.
Your preference. I am
But
using.
since Elizabeth goes to the gym, she's got the muscles.
I haven't been to the gym and I don't even have muscle anymore. I'm all scrawny. I was like, what is
Oh
going on?
my
Don't
gosh.
start. That
No.
doesn't go away that fast.
No, right? No, but I really do need to go back to the gym. Anyway, so these sticks here are wooden sticks. They're apple sticks. They're for apples. They're not apple sticks, but they're used for apples. These are
8.5.
8.5. They're thin. Because I'm gonna use straws today, but there's other sizes out there that are
We have
thicker.
the 5.5.
The 5.5, which is a small one as well, like half of this one, and then there's a thick one, a really thick one. It all just depends on how you want your apple to look at the end. These ones, they fit the straw. The straw goes right in, just like I'm doing right now, and then that's why I'm using these. Okay. If not, I would be using the other ones. But like I said, if you don't want to, decorate your apples with a straw, you don't have to use these sticks. Okay.
And you're just applying a little bit of pressure when you put
Yes,
in the
I'm
straws?
just applying
Okay.
a little bit of
At the
pressure
bottom, you're
and
holding it
kind
at
of
the
holding
bottom.
it at the bottom because the straw is really like it's thin.
Yeah.
So if I just press it press it down from the top, it's gonna get all wrinkledy. So I just kind of like
Oh, got it. Okay.
put pressure here and then just kind of move it
Push
down
it
with
a
my
little bit
push it
down.
in, push it in. Okay, and that's it. Okay.
Cool.
So
that's
that's you can put any size, any straw that you like, Halloween ones, whatever
Any
you guys.
design.
Depending on the
design that you want.
theme and design. Yeah. Okay.
So that's a really nice way to dress up your apple. It looks really pretty at the end, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Okay, so I'm going to, I should heat up my chocolate
I'll do
first.
it.
We should do 2 pounds or a pound?
Whatever you. I
Yeah,
think
let's
this is too little.
yeah,
no?
it's
'Cause
too
you have
little.
to dip the whole.
So I'm using a microwavable safe bowl here. This one's pretty deep, just so because you want to have enough chocolate to dip all your apples, especially if you're going to be dipping 12, 24, depending on how many apples you're going to be dipping. So I'm using a 50 Express white chocolate, obviously my favorite, my favorite. So you want to always, like I said, microwave it in a microwavable safe container. It has to be usually plastic. You don't want to microwave your chocolate in glass, because glass
It gets really hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it doesn't.
Certain-
It heats up in different.
in different areas, and
Yeah.
it continues to keep heating up, and it stays
So
hot.
you're burning your
so
chocolate.
it will burn your chocolate. So that's why you don't want to use glass when you're warming up your chocolate.
Because then it gets all thick and it doesn't flow.
It doesn't
Yeah.
flow
and-
nicely. You don't want to burn your chocolate because it doesn't look pretty. It doesn't flow nicely, and your treats are not gonna look. They're not gonna
It's
have
gonna
that
look
smooth.
fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 30-second intervals, right? 30
It's gonna look like those videos that you
mix
copy,
it,
that
and then
they
another
copy.
30 seconds, right?
And so put that in the microwave, Cloud.
Yes.
30-second
Are you
intervals.
gonna add? What do you think about paramount crystals? Are you
So
adding
yeah,
any this time?
a lot of the times, honestly, this chocolate flows actually pretty nicely.
Yeah, it does.
But I do like to add a little bit of paramount crystals when I make when I
Like
make
cake pops
my
and
cake
stuff,
pops.
yeah.
Because obviously you don't want them to be too heavy, because then they could fall off the stick and all that good stuff. But yeah, or sometimes when you have your chocolate stored for 2-3 months, and you
little
need
bit,
you need
yeah.
to get that extra little you want to thin out your chocolate a little bit because it's been sitting for a month or two. You can add a little bit of Paramount crystals to your chocolates. But it all just also depends on how you like the consistency of your chocolate to be.
Yeah.
There's people that like it kind of thick. There's people that like it a lot thinner. It all just depends on what kind of like consistency that you like to work
Your
with
preference,
and what you feel
technically.
comfortable with.
Yeah, I did notice with the apples, it doesn't have to have that runny consistency like
No, it
how I
doesn't.
need for my cakesicles.
Exactly.
So
exactly. The
you
cakesicles
don't
are
really have to
also-
put Paramount crystals
You don't
in
have to.
this time because it's
Yes.
gonna go on the apple.
Yes, exactly.
What brand of Paramount crystals do you prefer? Someone asks.
The ones we carry at Baker's.
Yeah. Those are good. I like those.
Baker's
I use them.
Express, Baker's.
Honestly, I think they're probably the
They're
same.
probably very
like,
similar.
Yeah, they're just, as long as they're actually Paramount crystals,
Yes.
Yeah.
you can use any brand. Obviously,
It's pretty much a shortening flake.
Yes.
And so it doesn't really matter which brand. I think probably all of them are very
But
similar.
you don't do like vegetable oil.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
don't.
you have to make sure that you don't do vegetable oil. I've tried this. I've done this before, and it does make a big difference.
It
When people really
does.
ask me, I tell them, look, I used to do it like this, and I use vegetable oil. And the problem with vegetable oil is that it's a liquid consistency. So when your chocolate dries, it tends to separate. When your cake pop or whatever treat or dessert you're making separates from your chocolate. With the Paramount crystals here, and you know what? I had a sample. I should have got them. They're in there. Alan, you think you can grab them? I think they're in there. So the Paramount crystals come there. It's like a flake of a solid form. It comes in a solid form, so it melts into your chocolate. And when your chocolate dries, it dries into your chocolate like a solid form. And that's,
Like you said, it doesn't separate.
it doesn't
It
separate
dries
like
together.
Yes, it dries together because it's in a solid. It was in a
It
solid
becomes
consistency.
one,
It
pretty
becomes
much.
one exactly. Who doesn't like to
become
become one?
Yeah, there you go.
Like the Spice Girls. Like the Spice Girls said. Put the
love
song
the
on.
Spice
Put the
Girls.
song on. Put the song on.
Oh
So,
my God.
these-
I swear, if the Spice Girls were coming to
Oh
my
my
concert,
God.
I would go watch them.
We
Yeah.
would have to go. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get
It'd
my
be a
soda
girls- a
shoes.
girls-
The
Yeah.
Spice Girls were like the shiznits
Yeah,
back in the
Oh
day.
my gosh. Do you remember the lollipops?
Oh, with the little
Yes.
and then remember like the shoes and it was a whole
My
thing.
parents never got me soda shoes.
Yeah, they never
I
got
wanted
us
them,
I got like
but
the imitation soda.
We were so not cool, Cloud.
I
I'm
wasn't
just
cool
kidding.
either.
I know.
But I would look at all the other girls that had like the shoes, and I was like, wow, that's like so cool. But
I know.
anyway,
I'm like, whatever. Don't talk to me.
whatever, yeah.
Those were the cool girls, dude. Those were the people that were.
Yeah,
cool
and then
in
they
school.
would come out in the talent shows, and then they would do the whole like
The whole routine.
it
But that's coming back now. Like
Yeah,
my
is it?
daughter, she likes the 90s pants.
the pants, huh? The flare
yeah.
pants, yeah.
I'm like, what
The
is
style's
going on?
coming
Yeah,
back.
it's coming up, and
that
then
good, Elizabeth?
the shoes. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah?
that's pretty good.
It's
Okay,
like
no,
we're
no, no, no.
reliving.
Yeah, I know. Even like the baggy pants with like the little
Yeah.
shirts, like all that stuff is like coming back. Like trends always come back.
Did you have a favorite Spice Girl?
Oh, I had to say.
I mean, honestly, they're.
I like
I
Baby
like
Spice.
I like
She's
Mine was
sporty.
Baby Spice.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
sporty because I was
Yeah.
kind of athletic,
Yeah,
back in the
yeah.
day, and so I like sporty Spice,
Yeah.
the little kind of.
I still
And
have.
I
know
wasn't
all of
really
them
like
are
a
super
tomboy.
cool, though.
I didn't really like to dress like kind of like.
I kind of
what
did.
you
Oh,
I did.
uh-huh.
I did. I was that one. I was that person.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess sporty Spice.
How funny.
Yeah, all of them were cool though.
They were. I like the movie too.
Oh, the movie. Did
I
we
don't-
watch the
I
movie?
don't think we watched the movie.
We're not true fans then. Just
You've
kidding.
never seen the Spice Girls movie?
I didn't even
don't
know they
think
had a movie, Vanessa.
they
What?
do.
You
Did it come out back
guys.
then, or did it come
Yes,
out later?
it's
a long time ago,
old.
okay.
Wow.
Oh my
That's crazy. I can't
gosh.
believe I haven't watched it then.
We have to watch it at work.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to watch it. We should have a
During
Spice Girl
lunchtime.
day.
A Spice
Okay,
Girl night,
we're gonna be
yeah.
Spice Girls for Halloween. I'm just kidding.
Oh my.
That would be so cool.
That would be
Yeah, that would
cool.
be
We need 2 more people though.
Two more people, two more.
2 more girls. Who would be down at the store?
Alrighty, all right. So, do we have any other questions about the chocolate? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Any
So, guys,
questions? No.
Any
Okay.
questions? Any questions?
We're gonna start to heat up our dulce de leche here. It's this is the dulce de leche topping. Okay, you gotta make sure that it's the topping. It's purple label here. So I'm put my stovetop to low to medium heat. You don't want to do it high because then it's gonna burn your dulce de leche. Okay. So this dulce de leche is my favorite.
Oh, I love it. I'm
My
obsessed with this
I know, me too.
product. I really.
I am. Like,
Why is it your favorite, Elizabeth? Because you don't have to add anything. And
Yes.
Yeah, you don't.
you don't have to add anything. It's
Hold
ready
on,
to go.
And it's
hold on,
ready
hold
to
on. Let me
go.
start. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, the beautiful thing about this, because I've used other products of like that are similar to this one, and the good thing about this product is that you don't have to add anything to it. You know, you don't have to add milk because sometimes you don't know how much to add. If
Yeah.
you add too much, then you can't go back from that. You add too little, you have to continue to add, and it takes forever because you have to continue mixing it. So that's why I really love this product. It's really easy to use, and also too. I've done apples with caramel, and I don't really like that the caramel kind of like sits down,
Flows down.
Yeah.
after, and then I have to remove that little. It's just another step of like the busy schedule that I have. Busy schedule that I have supposedly. Let me act like I'm busy. Let
When
me
you
act
want to
like
go
I'm
out
busy.
on a Saturday night, but you're doing your order real
Exactly.
quick, like, you know.
That's what I
you
mean
don't
by
want that
busy.
extra
You know what I'm
step.
saying?
Yes.
Like I want to go watch a game or something, and I want to like go out.
You want to.
You know,
Make it
not,
quick.
not that I have like responsibilities or anything, but yeah. So that's, I mean, like I like to not waste any time, and you know what, this product is like awesome because you don't have to take that extra step. And I used to be discouraged. I learned how to make apples first with the caramel. And then I kind of got like discouraged because I didn't like the way it looked and stuff. So I never really made apples. And even when Manny said that we had this product, and he's like, "Oh, I want you to test it out," and I was kind of like, "Yeah, I don't make apples."
Yeah.
Like straight up, like I was like, and you know, like it took me so long. And I think Miss Grace was the one that like tested it out first, and then she kind of likes it, and then I am like, okay, well, I'm gonna try it, you know. And then I started to do it, and after that,
And
I was
honestly, the first time that she did it, she was like, "Oh my God, it's so easy. I
Yes.
don't know why
Yeah,
it took me
it
so
is.
long to even try this."
I
Like,
couldn't believe it. I was a little bit
this one
upset at myself.
with her
no
eyes
lie.
closed, like she was like a pro. Or,
Yeah, and that's why I say
with
like
this.
this product is really easy to use, like, you know, and then the awesome part about this, like if you don't know how to use it, or you don't want to listen to us or watch us or whatever, you know, there's a QR code here that you can scan on the bottle, and right there it takes you to a tutorial, fast tutorial.
a couple minutes.
A couple minutes, and you don't have to see my face. Does my face come out? I'm not sure if it does.
Certain
Yeah, and
shots, not
it's-
not like throughout the whole video.
Yeah, so I was like, dang, you don't have to see my ugly face, but now you're gonna have
Oh
to
my
see
gosh,
it. I'm just kidding.
stop.
But yeah, so that's the cool part about it. It has a QR code, and you can always go back if something's not coming out right, or maybe you're not doing it right, or you think you're not doing it right. You can always go watch the tutorial.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
if you have
pretty cool.
questions, you can always just send a message on
Yes.
Instagram,
Yes. Also
and we'll reply to you. I'm not sure if I missed it, but how many apples does a container cover?
This one does 12 to 15, right?
Yeah,
Elizabeth?
that one does.
Depending on the
But
apple.
Yeah.
Depending on the size, the smaller apple, it covers 12 to 15 of them. You know, obviously some apples are a lot bigger, so it would cover less.
Yeah.
But yeah, on average, 12 to 15.
But you like to use
smaller.
like the small to medium
Yeah,
apples, right?
these
Because
are kind of medium. These are a
after
little
you-
bit big on the
after
big
you
Because
side.
after
cook
you dip them and stuff,
Uh,
they kind of
they get bigger,
get
and if you're
bigger.
gonna put nuts on them,
Yeah,
sometimes
Oh,
they're just
yeah,
even
that
bigger.
adds,
Too
yeah.
heavy. And honestly, I mean, you start getting like, you know, eating a whole apple. It's like it's a lot, you know.
Yeah, it's a
And
lot.
Yeah.
So it's good, like the smaller, and then you don't have to sell them for so expensive too, like you know,
Yeah.
$15 if the apple's like this big, because obviously you're gonna use more dulce de leche, you're gonna use more chocolate, you're gonna use more
Yeah.
of everything. So
Exactly.
Very,
So
very
you
cheap.
want to when you warm it up, when you're warming this up, you want to constantly keep stirring the dulce de leche, okay? Because you don't want it to burn out the bottom. Because if it burns, it starts to get little balls, and it gets
Bubbles
it
and
does
stuff.
bubbles. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't look good. So you always want to be constantly moving, stirring the dulce de leche, okay?
And also, just a fun fact, I like it because when I have to wash the pan after.
Yeah.
It's so easy to wash. So when I
Yes, it
use
is.
caramel,
Yeah.
oh
You always
my-
want to make
I
sure.
just threw the pan away. I think
Yeah.
at one point, I was like, I'm not gonna wash. I don't have time to
yeah,
wash this.
and
you're like, this is
But-
gonna take me 2 hours to wash. I might as well
Yeah.
just go buy a pound
Go to
for 10
TJ
bucks.
Maxx and
Exactly.
buy me one and then more.
An excuse,
buy other
an excuse to
stuff.
go to TJ.
Exactly.
TJ Maxx or
So like you want to always use a non-stick pan. You don't, because the dulce de leche will get stuck to the other pans, and you're gonna have to have it's a big mess, and you don't want
and
that
you're gonna have to
happen.
throw your pan away like Vanessa did.
Yeah. And then
I
do another
did,
Marshall
and then like
run.
the day after after my husband because he makes lunches.
Oh, yeah.
He's
like,
like,
"What
"Where's
the
my
heck is
pan?"
this?
I'm like, "Me hago mensa." I'm like, "Oh my god, what? I don't know."
Well,
And
how
I'm there
does it
helping him look for it, even though I know I threw it away.
Hopefully
He
he's
doesn't
not
watch
watching.
these, so he
Oh
won't know.
my God.
That's what he
hilarious.
says. He doesn't want you, but
He's not watching.
Let's see
huh?
what my wife is
Let's see what
saying
she says
about
now.
me here. But yeah.
Someone asked, una vez que ya se usó el dulce de leche, ¿se puede volver a usar?
Sí.
That's a good question.
Yes, it is a very good question. Let's say you don't use all your dulce de leche. Does she want me to answer in Spanish?
I don't know. I was
English?
just going to say that.
Okay,
If
let
you
me-
wanted,
She probably
I'll
knows.
say
however.
go. Okay,
go.
So después de que si no usa todo su dulce de leche, lo puede dejar que se enfríe.
Enfríe.
Luego ya lo pone en un container, contenedor, en un contenedor, lo pone, lo cierra muy bien y luego lo mete en el refrigerador. No lo puede dejar afuera, este producto se tiene que meter al refrigerador después de usarlo para que le dure más tiempo. Pues sí.
So, pretty much what she said for those in English is that you can definitely put it back in a container. And it's very easy to put away. Put it in a container, seal, let it cool.
Yeah, let it cool.
Put it in a container, and then once the jar is open, or just your container, you have to definitely put it back in the fridge. It does say it on the label as well.
Yes.
So make sure it's in the refrigerator after the first use.
Yes.
She said gracias, muy amable.
De nada. Sorry, my Spanish is not so good, you know. I'm a no. What is it? No sabo
No,
kid.
no
you are
sabo.
I'm not
no
there
sabo.
yet. I'm
You are
not.
not
I
no
never
sabo.
said
I think
that.
your Spanish is better than
but my
than
Spanish
mine,
is pretty
for
bad,
sure.
and then I
It's
never
good.
really speak it. You know, I don't really speak it, so it's kind of you kind of.
I think if you were to speak it more often, then you wouldn't be so like get stuck
Gets
on like certain
stutter
words.
on
Yeah,
certain
stutter
words.
on because you can't like think about it because we don't really speak Spanish often. Just like whenever we talk to my mom or my dad.
Or when we're like saying bad
or
words
anybody
and
at the
stuff.
store.
and even
like
my
the
dad
same-
speaks English, so sometimes we speak. Most of the time, we speak English to him.
to him.
It's my mom, that one that doesn't really like speak it. She knows, but she doesn't speak it. Anyway, so look, this is what your dulce de leche is supposed to be looking like. Look it. It's supposed to flow off your
look at
spatula
that.
beautifully like this. Look it. Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty.
Wow.
Okay, so this is what it's supposed
And it's
to look
super
like.
shiny.
I
It has such a nice
know.
look.
Oh,
And
I
after
love
you get
it.
into this
I love it.
consistency, you want to lower your flame, okay? Because this is where I did my apples here.
What
I don't
flame?
see-
There's no flame.
Sorry,
there.
well,
just
well-
kidding.
In their
heat.
stove, there's gonna be
Just kidding.
flames,
That's
right?
fine.
So you wanna
It looks smooth. Yes, it does
Wanna
look
put
so
it here?
smooth.
yeah.
You're not gonna
I,
do it.
too late. I already put it.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm gonna grab my apple. I'm going to.
And you leave it on the stove, right?
So I leave it on the stove. You don't have to leave it on the stove, but I just leave it really low and then just leave it on the
Okay.
stove. I tilt my my
pan.
pan. I lay my stick here on the pan, and then I just give it a swirl.
A swirl. Look at that.
Give
Oh
it
my
a beautiful swirl.
god.
Make sure you go all the way around. You don't have to stop. You go all the way around, and then you just tap on the stick pretty firmly.
That looks
honestly,
so pretty.
don't worry. If you stick your stick all the way in, your apple shouldn't fall off. So you can hit it
shouldn't
pretty
fall off.
firmly, and you want to do this.
Because you want to get all the excess off.
You
right?
want to
Yeah.
you remove all the excess.
Because it
dulce
really
de leche.
matters. Because sometimes
It
when
does.
you leave a lot of the caramel, the dulce de leche, when you set it down, it starts become like a puddle at the bottom
Yeah,
of the.
and you don't want that to
and
happen.
you don't want
okay?
that to happen. Yeah, no. Because you
So-
want it to look sleek and nice and clean.
This is how it's supposed to look. Look at how beautiful that is.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Oh my God, look at
my
that shine.
gosh.
Ooh, look at that. That's sexy.
beautiful.
That's a sexy apple.
That is.
That's a.
Oh my
and
God.
we like sexy around
Do you
here.
need a parchment paper? Yeah.
That looks
No, just
so
set
good.
it down over there. Oh, okay.
So Liz, someone
Yeah.
said that hers didn't flow like that, and she had it on medium low. What did she do wrong? What do you think went wrong?
It didn't flow like that. Maybe was she stirring constantly? Maybe if you're not stirring
If it
constantly,
warms up.
it can thicken up. Yeah, so you can't leave it, heating up too long because it does get thick and then it won't flow nicely. So that's why I say you have to continue to stir constantly so that doesn't happen.
So don't leave your stove area.
No, honestly, you can't.
Yeah.
Don't leave the stove area to yell at the kids or throw your chancla at them, and
Girl, I
stuff
do
like
it
that.
from there.
Don't make me go out there.
Don't make me, yeah.
I'm making my apples, and if I
making
burn
apples.
my caramel,
It's
you're
on
in
you.
big trouble, Missy.
Yep, it's on you. My kids don't care.
They're like, all right,
You're like,
I'll
yeah,
burn."
whatever, mom.
Like
What?
my mom, before she just give me the look, like
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I gotta
That
come
look,
down. I'll
yeah.
do it, and like they do it back. I mean, I'm the
Yeah,
one who's
that's
like, oh, okay, well, I need to chill.
You're the one that's
I'm
scared.
the one's
You're
all-
scared.
I get scared.
Nowadays,
Oh my
the kids are the ones that
God.
control their parents. Back then, it was like, girl,
I
you
don't-
better sit your butt down over there and not say
Yeah.
anything.
Like I said, just con la mirada.
Yeah.
And you knew, like,
And
I'm gonna
even,
get
like,
it if
the way
if
like
I
you had to
continue.
respect your elders, the way you used to talk to them, like it was a different life back then. You know?
Yeah.
But
What I
don't
mean, what
know
are we
it
doing?
is this
What am
time.
I doing wrong? Like I'll tell Scarlett, go clean your room,
We're
Mama.
just-
Nice. No, and
we're
she'll
just-
walk. I'm like,
Everybody's,
Okay.
whereas
And they're
'cause
like, go
I think
clean
our
it.
generation is more on the nicer side, you know? We're not very like,
but I don't gentle
know?
parent. I'm not a gentle parent. Like when it comes to
No. Mm-hmm.
parenting, I'm not that gentle. Like I don't yell at my kids, but I'm
Yeah.
more stern. Pero no les trabaja.
no.
So I'm like,
No, that's why sometimes they need to learn the hard way like we did.
dude,
But
I
I
would
feel
get,
like-
I would get hit.
And it's crazy because like our parents, I mean,
we-
I could count the times that my dad probably like just
Or
kind
my
of went like,
mom.
you know,
I don't
like
think my mom ever hit us.
I don't think so. Like, but you know, we always like they always taught us to respect our
Yeah, they
elders and
did.
to act a certain way. Like I don't know nowadays, and my parents didn't really hit us growing up.
No.
And it just once in a while when we did something really bad, but that was just kind of like, you know. But it's weird. I don't know when we still did. I mean, you don't have to beat your kids, but like I don't know why the kids from nowadays they really
get
don't
it.
listen.
They're beating you.
Yeah, it's like
I
don't
come
know
in with
what
the
it
black
is.
guy. When that's what happened, oh, my daughter hit
Oh,
me
my
because
kid.
I yelled at her. You
Hey,
know?
it was my kid again. All
Yeah.
sad. When you're coming into work, it
Like,
was my kid again.
dang, these kids.
Yeah, I know, but
I
I don't know. It's different.
It
I
is
don't-
different. We're living in a different time for
We
sure.
are living in a different time. I feel like times are getting a little more.
It's just changing.
It's just changing a lot, and I think also
I
'cause
think it's because social media,
social media
also, too,
online,
like, you
being
know,
on your phone, they're just too
Yeah,
alive. These
it's just
kids, man.
different, yeah.
Before, like you
like
were
before,
very innocent.
Look, before your parents used to
Yes.
lie to you and used to believe everything. Like,
Yeah.
oh, va a venir la policía por ti, va a venir, and like
Yeah.
now, like when they watch social media, they know like that.
Like-
That's a lie.
Like no, they're beating up cops out there. No, just kidding. No. But
They're
you
calling
know
the
what I'm
cops
saying?
on you.
Yeah,
I have
like,
these
they're
like,
calling the
if
cops
you
on
hit me,
you.
I'm gonna call the cops.
That's
on
what
you.
I'm saying.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
When
Videotape
do you,
them.
when
Yeah.
do you ever like when if your parents told you the cops were gonna come, you're like, shit, they're gonna come for me.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
I'm gonna
gosh.
behave.
Even though you shouldn't do that either, because
I
it's
know.
like they,
It is
they-
kinda traumatizing.
It is traumatizing, but look, we're good. We're good. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
we're good. See or no? See or no?
Yeah,
but I
we
feel like
are.
that's why sometimes people fear the cops, you know, because of that. But still, like it kept our butts in line, like
It
at
did.
times, you
It
know.
kept us on
and now,
check for
now I was
sure.
like, what? Like I don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
like, yeah, sure, mom. Sure, they're
Yeah,
gonna come for me.
like,
Sure.
be quiet.
If anything, they're gonna come for you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Don't try to fool me, mom.
Oh
Hit
my
me, mom.
God.
Hit me, mom.
Yeah,
and see
see what
who
happens.
the cops comes and gets.
And then we're all, okay, never mind.
Okay, just kidding.
That's what I thought. Huh?
Yeah, I know, man. These kids, man,
Kids.
they're more, they know
They're
more about stuff
savage.
than they're savages, dude. It's crazy, but yeah. Anyways, they're the bullies. No, I'm
They
just
are the
kidding.
bullies.
Okay, so when I'm doing here, let me move this out of the, cause you're done. I'm over there burning, so I'm done. So let's say you don't want to. So okay, what am I talking about?
You don't
here?
want to put add
nuts.
chocolate.
Okay, so if you don't want to add chocolate and you want to add nuts, you want to make sure you can add any type of nut to your this dulce de leche. All you have to just make sure that your nuts are nice and finely chopped. Okay, you don't want anything too heavy because the dulce de leche is a soft consistency. It stays a soft consistency
And it's warm
And it's
still.
warm still, so you don't want your nuts to be too heavy because then it will bring down the caramel and your your toppings won't look nice and pretty. Okay, so you want to just put your nuts in a bowl here, and this what you do it right after. This is you do
After
it
dipping.
right after you dip your caramel apples. You don't have to wait. Okay, so you would
Just pat down, right?
pat down,
Pat.
Lift
Oh,
up
that
and
looks
lift
so
up,
pretty.
pat down. Don't
Every
drag.
little section.
Don't drag, cause then your caramel, your dulce de leche will come off. Okay, dulce de leche.
And you can use this technique for any other topping.
for any other
right?
yes,
Okay.
for any other topping.
Like cookie crumb. You did the cookie crumbs.
Yes, the
Those were
cookie
really
crumb.
good.
You could do almonds. You could do the pecans. Which,
Yes.
ooh, I love
But like I
pecans with
said,
it.
you want to make sure that they are finely chopped.
Okay. And these peanuts are already chopped. You guys sell. We sell
We
them.
sell
Yeah,
them
we
already
sell them.
chopped
These
and
are
ready
already
to go.
chopped. We sell them. Go buy them at Baker's today.
Right now.
And
Go.
the dulce
Go
de
right
leche.
now.
Right now, go. Or online if you guys are not living close to us. Not
Online. Yes.
Okay. So, and that's the way it looks. Okay. Look at how pretty that is.
Delicious.
And like,
Yeah,
look
that
at how,
does look
Yeah, I
good.
want to take a
Delicious,
big old bite.
delicious.
and then this is, you can leave it like that. You can
Yeah.
cover the whole thing if you want. I kind of like the way it looks naked over here.
at the top.
So you can see the caramel. It looks really pretty.
Really pretty.
Also,
You like to drizzle chocolate? after you
yes,
do-
I also like to drizzle. You can drizzle chocolate on top, and that looks really cute too. So these are super fast to make. These ones you don't have to wait. Now, if you're gonna cover them in chocolate, you have to at least wait a couple hours overnight for best results. But you want to leave them at least 3 to 4 hours to set, so that your dulce de leche sets. If you are in a hurry and you don't have that kind of time, you can put them, so you dip them, you put them in the refrigerator, leave them in there for about 30 minutes, take them out, another 30 minutes, let them thaw out, not thaw out, but like
Like
cool,
cool?
like you get
Warm
to
up,
room
room
warm
temperature.
up to room temperature so that they're not cold, because when you dip your if you dip your apples right after you put them get them out of the refrigerator, your
It
chocolate will
cracks.
break. It cracks. It will break because of the temperature of your chocolate. Obviously it's warm, so that science, that cold and that hot it creates a crack in your apple, and you don't want that to happen. Okay.
And that's why obviously when they take their apples out of the fridge, they can warm up their chocolate.
Yes.
And then leave.
So it's not so
it's not so
hot.
hot also,
Okay.
and then and then your apple's cooling, and then so that way there.
Do we
Yeah, it's
sell those
better
metal bowls or I'm sorry, not the metal ones.
These ones? No,
the
we
other
don't.
one, where you have the nuts.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
We sell those. Okay, yeah, those are available in store and online.
Okay, so I made some apples this morning. I made some apples this morning so that I can show you how to cover them in chocolate, obviously, because I can't use the ones that I just dipped. Remember, you have to leave them out for a couple hours, at least 4. I recommend at least 4. Okay, and if it's hot outside, you always want to dip your apples in a nice cool place so that it sets faster as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick, after the nuts, you just set them out. You leave them out, or can you put them in the fridge?
You can put them in the fridge, but you
Okay.
don't have to put them
You
in the
don't have
fridge. You don't have to put them in the fridge. You can leave them out, and they'll start to dry, and it's actually better that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
That way, you're
Honestly, I don't like.
your
I
dulce
don't
de
like
leche
when
sets
you
nicely.
when you put like apples in the fridge, you take them out, like the moisture kind of it changes a little bit.
Yes.
Like
yes.
if you have chocolate, it separates, and
Yeah, and
I'm not
honestly, I
sure-
don't really like that.
and
you know?
yeah, and I'm not sure exactly how if you put I don't know if you put
This
them in
one?
the refrigerator with the nuts and all that stuff. I think you should just leave them out, let them dry, and then bag them or
And
put
then
them in a
bag them.
box or yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So I have some apples, like I said, that I made this morning. And then I have the chocolate
That chocolate's
ready. Look at how
beautiful.
beautiful this
Did
is.
somebody ask a question?
Someone asked about the straw. How did Liz put the straw in the?
Okay, so she added
Apple.
the wooden stick.
So I added these thin wooden sticks.
Do you
I
have
have
any extra?
no,
The
I don't have extra
8.5?
ones.
Okay.
The 8.5 thin apple stick, it's a wooden stick. I placed that one in first, and then I put the straw in after. So you have to make sure that the stick is thin enough, because there is like 3 other different types of apple
Sizes,
sticks
yeah.
out there. So if you don't get the right size, sometimes it doesn't fit, the straw doesn't fit into the stick. So you have to make sure that you get the thinner ones. We have those at Baker's Express. So you can purchase them there online and in store. And then you just go with the straw and you just kind of slide it in. Make sure you hold at the bottom, and then just slide it in so the straw doesn't get like wrinkled from over here. Okay.
Yeah.
So just put it in carefully. That's what.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Vanessa.
I was like, can we say that? I was like,
I don't know. I just did.
all
If
right.
there's kids watching, they probably won't even understand. So
Oh,
They
they
probably
understand. They know more than we do.
I know.
they don't.
that's
They
true.
think they know.
They
Yeah,
think
I
they
know.
know.
They-
They're
they
thinking
don't
they
know
know
nothing.
nothing.
They don't know the real meaning sometimes.
don't.
That's true. So I agree. Okay, so I'm gonna dip my apple. I'm gonna do the same thing how I dip it in caramel. I'm going to tilt my bowl here, okay, and then I'm going to place my stick on the container here, and then I'm just gonna give it a swirl. Give
And
it
try
a
to do it pretty fast, right? So you don't
Yes.
get like creases or like.
yes, and you want to go make sure you put it all around here, swirl it all around.
I love that chocolate, by the way.
And
Yeah.
look at how beautiful
That
is.
is
And you have to
beautiful.
tap this process.
be
You have to
scared.
do it kind of fast. Don't be scared to remove all the chocolate. Okay.
That looks
And these
pretty.
apples, how long did you leave them out? When did you did them in the morning?
I made them this morning, probably about, I want to say 8.
Oh, okay. So
No,
it's
9,
been-
like around 9-ish. Yeah.
Okay,
9,
so it's
10,
been,
11,
it's
like
been
12
yeah,
hours.
so
Yeah,
it's
like-
been.
and
4
none of
hours.
the dulce de leche is mounted on
No.
the.
So-
So that's why Liz explains to you need to let the caramel.
important.
It's
Set.
very important to set because right now,
Yes.
if it weren't set,
Yes.
all that caramel or the dulce de leche is gonna fall in your chocolate,
don't wanna put it in
and
Oh, yeah.
not only is it falling, but it's ruining your chocolate.
Yes.
So now you have to just do another batch of
Yeah,
it. So you're
exactly.
wasting
You don't
your
wanna
chocolate.
waste your chocolate, and yeah, you'll start to see if you don't let them set. You'll start your caramel, your dulce de leche set.
Yeah.
It'll start to fall, and you'll see it. That's why also too when I remove them from I put them in parchment paper. Every time I cover my apples with dulce de leche, when I remove them from the parchment paper, I always kind of tend to like take the sides of the bottom of the dulce de leche off. So I kind of go like that with my apple so that I can remove that excess dulce de leche as well, so it kind of looks smooth and that extra stuff doesn't come out of my chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do another one because I have so much fun doing this, and it's so easy. Just kidding. All dramatic.
No, it is easy though.
It is.
Like real talk,
Okay.
it's super easy.
Oh, I don't have enough chocolate. Just kidding. Okay. Give it a swirl and then look at all that chocolate. You have to hit it firmly, okay? Don't go like this and go. Okay? Firmly.
Like smack it.
Smack it like you were smacking someone that was like, not
being
nice
bad.
to you.
There's this softball chant that the girls do that says, like for example, if you were in there, it'd be like, "Let's go, Liz, smack it, baby." So right now that you said that, it made me think of that. Speaking of that, real quick, there's a fundraiser again today for our team.
Ooh,
It's the
nice.
last fundraiser of the season.
Nice.
Same place at Norms. So if you guys, everybody on here, you're in Whittier or live nearby,
You wanna put it-
don't make dinner.
Don't make dinner.
Go have lunch and
Yes.
just mention the name Nightmare, and we'll get 20%
Put it over there,
of
Yakla.
the proceeds that are being spent that day when you use
Ooh,
our.
nice.
Yeah, so it's our last fundraiser. This softball season's almost over.
Cool. At
Um,
Norm's, you said?
At Norm's, not the restaurant, but the famous hamburger
The
place.
hamburger
The
place.
the
Hey, I'm
hamburger
down for some
spot.
fries.
And it's on Whittier
Go.
and what's that little street?
Ocean View?
Ocean View.
Yeah.
Whittier and Ocean View.
Last time we went, oh, it was so
It's
good.
good.
Honestly,
It was
that
really
place
good.
is really good.
Yeah.
Like,
Those are my
like it.
girls. Look at them.
Wow, look at them.
They look so
Five.
bad
Fierce.
ASS.
Look at their
Yeah.
hair. Even it's like blowing down this way or something.
Did they have like a fan in front of them?
I put a fan
like
in there.
Beyonce style, like like wow.
I
That's
put the
cute.
fan like right under because I took the pictures.
Yeah.
Thanks to
Cute.
Alan, he gave me a couple tips. Under, so it was blank, and then Scarlett at one point she was like doing this, and I'm like, no, that's not softball. Like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
isn't a
I'd be
modeling.
like-
I'm like, girl, you gotta look mad. So
Yeah.
just a little commercial. And if you
Yeah.
guys want to
Oh,
go,
that's cute.
mention Nightmare, and we
Nightmare.
get
You gotta
we get some
mention Nightmare
proceeds.
so they can
Thank
give.
you guys.
Okay. Oh, you should I show how to make the frame or?
Just show them over.
Okay, but we have to
After
warm
that,
this
we'll
up.
do the giveaway because I think after an hour, Instagram closes
Yes,
out.
that way for
Okay.
sure.
That way
Yeah,
everyone
is it?
can.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna let my apple set. Obviously, for this design, I'm gonna let my apples, my chocolate set. It has to be dry. I'm going to make my frame. I have some already made here. I made it with blue chocolate,
So pretty.
and but you can use fondant as well. But the fondant you would have to let it dry, obviously, overnight or a couple hours. I don't know.
couple
I mean, it
hours.
takes fondant for fondant to dry.
You can also use like gum paste.
Or you can use gum paste, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
use
Or you can
fondant.
add CMC
But
to
I
the-
use
to the
chocolate
fondant.
because I love chocolate and I don't like the
And if
taste
you
of
want
fondant
something like
sometimes.
now, like you need it,
Yeah.
use chocolate.
Use
'Cause
chocolate.
You throw it in
exactly.
the fridge for like what, a minute?
Yeah,
if that, and it's
exactly.
already.
Exactly. So I already have one ready. When that warms up, I'm gonna use an edible image. Okay, I'm gonna use an edible image right here. I cut it out already. This is a 1.5. Okay, 1.5. No, 1.4. Sorry. I'm just gonna peel it. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of edible glue here in a little container. I'm using 50 Express edible glue. This one's really good.
Yeah, I like that glue. I
Yeah.
recently got it and tried it, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's really good.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the really pretty side of my apple here. I'm going to add brush on a little bit of edible glue to the center. Okay, where I'm gonna place my edible image. Right there. And hopefully get it in the middle. Just kidding. Okay. I want to put it in the center. Sometimes I get nervous because, you know,
Everybody's watching you right now.
everybody's watching me. Exactly. So I put it in the center here, and then I'm going to put my frame on. I'm going to use a little bit of chocolate. I don't think it's dry enough.
No,
I mean wet enough.
no, I could put it a little long. I was gonna ask you to.
Yeah,
if you-
just a little bit longer.
Just a little bit
Oh,
longer.
did it
Yeah,
did it
it
break?
had a little hole in
Oh
there.
no. Okay.
It's gonna be.
So I'm going to take my frame here. Sorry, I had a little hole. And I'm just going to put it in the center here. Okay. Like this.
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay.
So 1.4 is perfect for that particular
Yes.
mold.
If you want
Okay.
to make it a little bit bigger, 1.5 you can as well. It all just depends, but the 1.4 works. Okay. Hold on. Did I? What do you call it? Okay. Then after that, I don't think I put in enough. What do you call it? But we'll
Chocolate.
see. If it falls off,
That looks
I didn't
good.
put enough
That
chocolate.
looks good.
Just kidding.
I love it.
Okay, and then I also I have a silicone mold. It's a little bat with a ball, so I filled that one too, and then I just stick them together like this. Okay, and then with my poppy paint, I have red poppy paint here. This poppy paint works really good for chocolate. You can make draw or I need a little.
Maybe a little hole. That's great.
Yeah, can I get one?
So we have 5 minutes before Instagram shuts down. Should we do the giveaway?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
let's
got
do
it.
the giveaway
Yeah.
while she
Okay.
does this.
Okay.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go.
Okay, so it's giveaway time because
It's
we want
giveaway
somebody on Instagram to
time.
win.
Yes. So TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, pay attention because we're going to do a giveaway. Hey Twins in the Kitchen fans, it's time for our weekly giveaway. First to comment the correct answer wins. Check out today's prizes. Are you ready? Today's question is...
Okay,
Today's question
today's
is...
I was gonna say.
question is what two teams are going to the World Series? What two teams?
What
and
two
it could
teams?
be
Quick.
quick.
It doesn't have to be, it can be the
It could
state.
just be like the state or
or the
the
name.
The name, yeah.
We're not being picky
Picky.
today.
We're not being picky today.
Not being
Okay, so we
extra.
got TikTok, Stephanie.
Okay, yes, yes.
So TikTok is done. Now we're waiting for Facebook.
TikTokies. And who
Okay,
else?
it has to be 2
Who
on
else,
Facebook.
Amy? Who else? Who
It's-
else, Amy?
It's both teams.
Okay, Amy
Okay,
got it. Oh, but Sylvia, she put it first.
So
I
yeah,
think.
Sylvia put it first together.
Okay,
So
sorry,
Sylvia,
Sylvia got it first.
and then Livy76 on Instagram.
Okay.
Okay, we got it, guys.
Yay, guys. Congratulations to the winners of
So-
the giveaway.
Your next step is send us a message on bakers.express on Instagram, or if you went on Facebook or TikTok, send us a message through there with your full name and address, and that way we can get those shipped out to you ASAP.
Yes.
Okay? This one was pretty fast. This was a
Yeah,
fast
I'm shaking.
giveaway.
Have it.
Let's grab it. It's almost time.
It's this way, tilted
Oh.
that way.
Why you gotta get all technical with these little details? Ah,
You're not holding it, Cloud.
you just got to get. Yes, I did. I'm like,
She was gonna put it this way instead of this way. Tell you.
The
See,
angles
let's
matter.
see why-
The
the angle
angles
makes a
matter.
difference. Just
yeah,
I
know,
they
I know.
do.
It's
I
the
know.
little details that make it nice.
Stephanie says she can't wait to try it. Stephanie, when you try it, let us know. Send us your review. We would love to know. Oh my gosh, that's
There it is.
cute.
Alan, zoom in before the Instagram cuts off. Cause I want this team,
I like that
Texas,
frame.
to win the World Series. You want Texas? Yeah,
I
obviously.
want
'cause
my
you didn't-
boo. I want my boo.
You
Your
didn't do
boo.
Arizona. You didn't do the Arizona logo, so obviously.
I know. I think it's
But,
clear we know who
yeah,
she wants to win.
I'm just happy that the what do you call it? The Astros didn't
Oh
make
yeah,
it.
cheaters.
Oh, I'm happy too. I
They're
mean,
cheaters. I
2
don't like them.
minutes. Oh, 2 minutes. Okay.
I don't like those Astros.
So that's it. Are we ready to go?
that's
or
pretty
what?
much. That's pretty much it. Oh, you want to put it in the little box? I don't know.
Nah,
it's
because it's still wet,
Okay.
and then if it falls, make sure it sets and all that. Yeah. I know.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
That's pretty much it then.
That's
That
pretty
was our
much
live.
it. Yeah, that was our live. So remember to stop by Baker's Express in Baldwin Park, in store at 4299 Main Avenue, or shop online at bakersexpress.com to pretty much get everything that Elizabeth used today. And hope to see you guys next week. So
Yes.
that's
What's
it.
next week? What's next week, real quick?
Oh
What are we
my
doing
gosh,
next
I don't know what's next week.
Next week, what are we doing next week? What are we doing now? Why do I shoot him?
week?
I
Well,
don't
we'll
know.
post it. We'll post
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
post
post it, but we'll see you guys next week.
Same
And-
time, same place.
Same time and same people.
And
And
same
same
people
people.
live, okay? You're gonna see our faces again. All right, bye guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
See you next time. Bye.